We believe that the hardest thing a leader will ever do is drive a strategy or a plan that requires a change in human behavior. I think it's universal. I don't think anybody gets a pass on this one. And not only that, not only does every leader, the best leaders, the best organizations struggle with this, nobody is okay with it. Like there's certain things we struggle with that we sort of accept. Nobody's good with this one. Everybody thinks this should be table stakes. Like this should be the one. These people work for us. This is the one variable we should be able to control. You ever feel that way? You ever been driving in your car and you realize you didn't used to talk to yourself? And it's coming out. Can we just do this one thing? You told me you would. All right, so what have we said so far? Execution is harder than strategy. The kind of execution that's really hard is the kind that requires a change in human behavior, and we don't get to blame the people. You want to fly an airplane? There's 4 rules. You've heard this before: lift, thrust, weight, and drag. If that airplane violates one of those rules, does it matter who's on board? The good news is there are rules. The bad news is there are rules. All right, we got 4 of them with execution. Doing this, we got 4 rules. And it's not lift, thrust, weight, drag. It's focus, leverage, engagement, and accountability. I'm gonna tell you, this is how powerful it is. Good idea means we're doing it. How'd the meeting go? What did she say? Did you hear? She said it's a good idea. All right. No. There will always be more good ideas than there is capacity to execute. We found a font called Papyrus because we wanted it to look like scripture. If I only had one rule, this would be the one I would use. From X to Y by when. You have to move your goal from a concept into a target. Right? X is the starting line. Y is the finish line. When is the deadline? Do this for me right now. Go to a time in your career when you were most excited about what was happening to you professionally. I promise you, in that moment, you thought you were winning. If you feel on Thursday afternoon like I just got to make it to Friday without another shoe dropping, okay, that's the whirlwind. The question is, in addition to that, right? Is there something that feels like a winnable game? Disciplines 1, 2, and 3 is how you set up the game. Discipline 4 is how you play it. The rules, the natural laws for execution turned out to be the very same rules and laws for engagement. I want you to ask yourself this question. Do the people who work for me feel like they are playing a winnable game?